bunch of recording. I thought. Anyway, let's get you caught up. So we have, I need to take a break. We have our starter mall. We're making all of the belts in yellow. We're making our undergrounds, our splitters. We have power for, what are we making here? These are making boilers, steam engines, boilers. We got pipes, yellow inserters, long inserters. We've got electric mining. We have all the things that we need to get going. We have our steel or our medium power poles, our large power poles. We've got 2 productions of trains. We've got engines so that we can make more engines, train engines. And then we have train parts, and everything's looking good. Everything is working out well. We check our power, and we're not doing too bad. Electric network. Let's go to escape. P for production per minute. We're producing 3,000. We're using 1,000. Everything's great. We're producing 1.2 thousand coal. We're using 500, which is actually where we want everything to be. And I'm just letting, I haven't really been looking at research. We can unlock blue and fire barrels. Why not? Just have this stuff going. There's no reason not to. It's blue. What I tend to do is get all of my red and green stuff done while the base is up and running. And so then we also have, let's turn off my power. We also have our starter little section mall over here. This is where our trains are going to unload their supplies. I got a little making green circuits up here just for funsies. We don't need a whole lot, but I thought, hey, let's just make some. So we've got some copper coming in. We've got some iron coming in. We've got some steel coming in. Can I upgrade that from here? I can. So let's change all of those and those to green. And I'll update them as I go over there. So this is just our starter mall. This is going to be making belts. I think what I want to do is fill in this with some other key components that you start off with, like stuff. I need iron chests, steel chests, components. We need all kinds of stuff. So this is mostly just these are all drop-off spots for resources. I think there are two of these, or 2 or 3. I think 3 of them. I don't know what it is. 2 or 3 are iron, one's copper, and one's steel, which we don't even have yet. And then we have our track. Our train goes clear over here. I've been laying some stuff out preemptively. And then we have our loader over here. It doesn't really work. I mean, this works well. It's fun to watch, but it doesn't work universally. What I noticed when I was setting up my coal load station was that coal patch was over here, and this doesn't just squirrel around. It doesn't rotate correctly. So anyway, there's a little bit of work, but it's okay. I like how this is working. I like how it's functioning. It's fine. It'll be fun to play with. And then we have down here a smelting station. We just have one column of stone smelters. We're going to bring in some coal, and we're going to bring in some iron for iron ore. And then we'll have 2 loading stations for iron plates. And then up here, which I don't have, I just have another loading station for my coal, and you can see the coal patch just happened to be there. And I thought, well, let's just run it over here because it's just in line. And so I had to do a little bit of rework here. It wasn't too bad to just cut, rotate, stamp, and be okay, make a couple of tweaks. And so, that's what it is. It's fine. I ain't mad about it. But what I need to do now is try and figure out, I need to, do I have, maybe I have some rotates. There we go. So if I come here, oh, it's not a block, but that's okay. The block's already here, but I should be able to, let's do this. Trains. We're going to, oops, I want to train, right click, copy, paste, right click. And then I want to get rid of all of these. Actually, can I snap this to the grid? Absolute 100 by 100. I don't trust that because it's off already. So we're going to right click. And I need to right click to remove all of these poles. Oh, this is just stupid. How about I just delete those and save the blueprint? So now when we look at it, we don't have poles, but it's fine because we can just line this up however we need, wherever we need. So one thing I need to do is delete this. It's fine. And then we're going to delete, let's just come in here, delete all this and stamp our grid back down. So we get our power poles lined back up. Then we go train and our new cutover. So this is, I don't like having crosses or junctions, if you were, in my builds, just because it creates I always have problems with it. It's just never works out the way I want it to. Trains get locked up, and then you got to sit there for 20 minutes and have this one move and have that other one move, and it's just a pain. So I would much rather just have a giant circle. That is not probably going to work out ideally in this build. We're probably going to have create some kind of circular one grid where everybody can kind of pass through northeast, southwest. But I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm in no hurry. So this is a chill build. And so that's what I'm chilling and building. Oh, we need to add another. Let's add it here. Add that. Okay, and then, yep, we're already going to have this situation going. Where was I? Here. So already I'm into an issue. I can tell. Although this is going to come down here and be just honky fine. Let's say honky dory. This is going to be just fine. What we have down here is a little bit of a situation. So I want the top section to come and hook in. You know what we'll do? Let's just do this. We have a train. We have a merge, pull in, pull off. Oh, it doesn't line up. Poop. All right, so what we're going to have to do is get rid of all these trees so I can see what we're doing. It's fine. Let's do this and we should be able to just cut over there. Do this and do a cut over to, I don't like that. No siree, Bob. But I do like this. We'll do that. And we've got these crosses. It'll be fine for now. It'll be fine. So we do need to come in here and add some of these junctions so we don't smash into other trains. And we need to do the same over here so that we don't back into any other trains. Okay, that'll work for now. Everything's temporary in Factorio. Everything's temporary. We can always pull it up and rebuild it. But now we should have a circuit of some kind. It doesn't look all that great. But it's going to work. And so we're here to have fun. And we're here to explore and play around. We've already beat the game once. It's easy to beat it. It takes you a few hours. But we're playing around with the grid's city block system. And this is my city block. You can research on Factorio Blueprint School. I think if you just Google Factorio space Blueprint space School, you'll find just tons of blueprints out there. People have them for space exploration and Crastorio and all the things. So if you want to go pick up somebody else's city block, Catherine Sky, Nilaus, Avak, Exterminator, there's a bunch of other people out there that have them. I just made my own because it's fun. So we kind of have a little bit of a mess. We got a little bit circles going on. What I'm going to do next is, I think over here, let's start putting in some tags. So I want that to be coal. We want this to be iron. Unload. We want this to be plates. Okay, so we got some things going. That way if I hide, it doesn't really show up all that great, but it's working. So over here I want to do reload. So let's add a tag. I don't know what to do with this for reload. We'll just do trains. Just do a train wait station. So one nice thing is we have lots of coal coming. We can use quite a bit of this over here and pull into load coal that's going to be used for smelting and other processes. And then we can just take a little bit of this out of here and use it to fill up trains as a way to stop and get loaded back up with fuel. One thing I need to do, I keep forgetting to add radars to my builds. Let's just go ahead and add one there. And they're not required, but it sure does help. Let's just kind of put this in the middle, then drag a pole over. There we go. It just does help. That way I can come over here from the map and see what's going on. If there's a backup, if there's an issue, all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to work on that next. I don't think it's going to follow this circle pattern because we could only hold 8 in that format. So let's come in here and get rid of all of that. And then if we had our blueprints and come into our merge pull off. So now we have our inputs and outputs. And I think I'm going to do something that I did on a previous, these are just 1-4 trains. And so they shouldn't really need a whole lot of space. And so if I just come in here, I should be able to fit quite a few. I've done this before. So let's put this here and we should be able to have a few of these stacked up in here. So we're going to put one here and here. Cool. So this will be a wait station. We'll have one of these. Let's go ahead and click and drag this up. Oops. And we can just have as many trains as we want in here. Right? We're just hanging on. Oops. Let's go there. And then I can copy all of this because we're just waiting. We're not, well, we need to refuel, don't we? Okay. So let's plan ahead. The first one is going to unload. And we're just going to unload that right onto a splitter. And we'll have this come out and go up. I want to give it some room because we want to have this here. Just like that. And then that is going to work. Kind of need to... This isn't going to be a perfect match, but we can do something like... let's do that. And then we can get rid of all of this junk. Put that down. That way we have our copy up here. So now we can copy down all the way across. What'd I do? X? It's all right. We'll do paste. 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 And we'll just go to town. So, and then all we got to do is rename all these. We're going to hold so many trains here. Look at that. Yeah, I like it. So this will hold, we'll do the math after later. I got to head out to an appointment. I'm out of train tracks. And so one of these is going to be refuel, and then the others are going to be train refuel. Train refuel, we're going to shift right click, copy, and just walk on up. I need some more stops. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we can hold 13 trains times 1, 2, 3, 4. What's 13 times 4? We can hold 50 trains in here. Just great. I don't want that. I want to get rid of that. So we have some more work to do. I've got to come in here and add, like if we put a train here, I'm gonna have to add some of these. There we go. And then I want to add some of these. Like that. And then kind of the same thing as they're coming out. Let's go ahead and add. Whoa, that is too many. So we're not going that direction, we're going this direction. And I'll add one there. I'll come back and fill all this stuff in later. But yeah, I like it. 50 trains. 50 trains. Cool. Okay, so just kind of been doing some stuff. It's been a few days since I played. So I had to figure out what the heck I was doing. So we have our train depot. So if I can run over there real quick. We have our train refuel station. One thing I need to do is, oh yeah, we keep these because these all say, well, we need to rename these train refuel. And this needs to be named train refuel load. And then if we hit M, we should be able to look in here and see all of these are named train refuel. Let's go to the top and finish building this out. And these should all say train refuel now. Nice and easy, train refuel. And then the one on the bottom is going to be the load, train load. And another thing that I've done is, so we have that. We have our whole load station. It's all ready to go. We can look in here and things are loading up. We're only using yellow belt, so it's obviously not going to be the greatest thing ever. How about we fix this? I have to go over to it. So let's fix this. So yeah, we're trying to use low energy and low belts right now. Low power, we don't want to soak the system. If we take a look, we're already using half of our production. That is because I added coal. So we have coal being loaded onto trains. We have 8 pickups. And I went ahead and added, we have our iron plate manufacturing over here. Just simple, start us off, get us going. And it has 1 load for coal and then 4 loads for the iron ore, 2 loads for the iron plates. Squirrel is doing nothing. And I copied that for copper because we're going to need copper, for 1, because we need to make coils, and 2, we need to make green circuits wherever we need to. One of the things about using the grid method or the city block is that you don't want, I mean, you can just deliver raw resources, but I like to play having a setup. It's probably the most efficient way, inefficient way ever, is I like to have one city block for each thing. So this is going to make iron plates. I'll have another one that's going to make green circuits. And those green circuits are going to be fed over to another process that makes red circuits. So every little thing is going to have its own resource, because I don't have the space in a block to fit in all of the necessary things to bring in just iron plates, or just iron ore, copper ore, and coal, and be efficiently within that space. That probably doesn't make any sense. The other thing I did was a coal or a copper ore load, and it seems to be filling up just fine. Everybody's filling up. One thing I did not do with this is connect it to its own circuit. What would be nice is if I hovered over a pole, I would get a count of all of the copper ore that we have available and ready to go, but I might do that later. We'll see how it goes. And it's all named appropriately. It's all copper ore load. This is all iron ore load. And I think now we're at a point where we have copper and we have iron, and we have plates for both. And so I think we can start building out trains that go and pick up the coal and deliver things. Again, this is not ideal just because this coal is going to take forever to load, but I don't, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's come in here and oops, really game. Let's look at our miner. And let's add Control Z to undo, Control, oops. If I get my game together here. Let's turn that around so it's facing the right direction. Paste those down and get some. There we go. Oh, these are ghost images. I need to go get some more. Okay, that'll get over there. So what we need to do is we need to have at least one train for the refuel, and then let's make 4 trains for the coal load of, no, I just need 2. That'll be fine. So I want to change these to black just for fun. And then we'll add some thing of coal. And this is going to go to our load station, and we're going to wait until we're full. And then we're going to go to our train fuel load station, and train fuel load, that's fine until it is empty. And then we're going to hit automatic go. And for this, we'll add our fuel, and we'll make this black as well. And I want to go to the train load, and I want to wait till we are full of cargo. And then I want to go to, let's just do this one until we are empty. Let's add train refuel till time passes. Let's just give it 10 seconds. And stick that in between. So we're going to go load coal. We're going to go refuel our train. And then we are going to unload that. Let's take another look over here. Do I not have? That's fine. That's how I'm going to do it. So that's one I'm going to cut. I'm going to paste, but then I'm going to alter this one so that it unloads at the copper station until it's empty, and add a fuel. And set it to automatic. Oops. Hey, none of these. None of these have. Let's wait for that to come back. So let's hit O for trains. Let's hit this and have it come to the train refuel station. I didn't add any wagons. And I don't have enough parts to make another one. That's fine. That's okay. This is okay. So this is going to be automatic. It has a train now. Now the way I'm doing this with a 1-1 is not going to be very efficient. These trains are going to have small loads. There we go. Just add one to it. There we go. Let's add one to that. And then let's go have it load. And set that back to automatic. That's fine. So again, if we look at O, because this is just a 1-1 train, it's not going to hold a lot of material. The idea is to have a few, it's going to be busy. So we have our coal loads and our refuels. So let's go ahead and add one. Let's make this one blue for funsies. Let's have some fun with it. And add a stack of coal. And so this is going to go to our load station, and it's going to load our iron ore until it's full. And then it's going to go unload down to its plate until it is empty. And then we're going to go refuel because it's on the circle back till time passed. And we'll make this 10 seconds. Check the box. And I think we'll just go ahead and fill it up now. I'm going to paste it, but I'm going to also alter it. So this is going to be, let's do an orange color if we can get an orange. What would be an orange color for copper? That'll work. Orange, and then we need to undo those because we're going to go load copper ore until we're full, and then we're going to go unload until we are empty and train refuel. There we go. And start that. And start that. Okay. So now we have trains going. If we zoom out, we can see our little dots flying all over the place. If we hit O, we can actually see where everything is. Let's take a look here. He's going. This one's loading, so let's go check him out. Just gonna get some full cargo. Let's clear up here. So we got 3 trains that are trying to get some cargo, and it is gonna be a while. And that is simply because we don't have a full load going into here. So what I might do, since we need more. Let's go back because I need to get stuff for some more train engines. And I'll get some parts for some more belts and some more mining. And we'll get this going. Other than that, I think it's fun. We're getting things done. Things are happening. Got to go down. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing all this first is you really can't build a mall or do anything extra until you have resources. And so that's where I start. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta have the resources to make the thing that I need to make. What do I need for this? I need green and steel. It's fine. I'll just take it all. Now I need some steel, so we'll come down here, grab some of that, 2 of those, give me 2 more wagons, and that'll be fine. Now that I have trains running, I really got to pay attention to the train tracks because it's going to get real easy to get squished until I get a Spidertron made. So I just got to pay attention. And I do that by looking at the mini map in the upper right as I'm running around doing stuff. Let's just go ahead and copy this. There's two more of them down. It's loud in my ears. There we go. At least that'll get four of us going. We're still doing kind of good on electricity, but we just added another miner. And that's fine. So one thing we can do is come over here and we can see that we don't have any coal unloaded yet. We don't have any copper unloaded yet. That's fine. There's no iron ore or coal being unloaded because they are just taking their time. Now it's because I have red inserters. Look at this. See how slow it's going? It's not because I'm low on energy at all. We're producing. We still have a ways to go. It's because I'm using yellow inserters, and these are the slowest ones that you can make. But like I said before, I just want to get things going and want to start the process, because once you have it all set up, then it's no problem to go and just upgrade yellow inserters to fast inserters and get things going. So I need two more trains. One is going to be copper plates and one is going to be iron plates. And let's just go up here and get that going. So that and that. This one's going to be we got copper somewhere in there, copper plates. And this one's going to be iron plates, so we'll have it blue. We'll get some more coal. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. And come back here. Kind of get in the middle. Let's load them up and load them up. Okay, so this is going to go grab. We're going to go load iron plates until we are full. And we're going to unload at our mall, which is inaccessible right now until it's empty. And then we're going to refuel until 10 seconds. Need to switch out those keys. We did this one. Yeah, so we're gonna click and paste. Oops, that was kind of dumb. It's all right. I ain't scared. I'm gonna refuel. We're gonna go load copper plates until you're full, and then go unload at the mall until you are. Oops. Till we're empty, and there we go. So let's go over to the mall that I have for belts and set it up and get it going. I think I might also, because we're using trains so much, I might set this up for a train, and we're only using half, so I might hook this up for the other half. Why does it say this is inaccessible? Let's think about this for a second. All right. I think what we need to do is inaccessible. So you're going to go down. We're going to follow it right. We're going to go down here. We're going to pick up our plates, come back, and then come up and go in a big circle. So it never gets into the middle. Okay. So what we'll have to do is give it a place to, I didn't want to have to do this, but we're going to have to give, because that outside track's never getting it into the middle. So we're going to have to create I have to create a cross. I don't like doing this, but I think it's gonna have to happen because I laid everything out wrong. And so let's do it here. And if I go into my train grid, 1 trains, I should have something like this that we can stamp down, and we're going to have to add because we're going left to right. Gonna have to add some of those in. It does a cross here. It's gonna come in, so we're gonna add a stop there and there, there, and on the outputs. And then coming in, we're gonna have to put one there and there. I think that'll work. We're gonna find out. So now if we come back here to our train and say, hey, it's ready to go. Let's turn it on. It's gonna pass. Let's turn this one on and we'll watch these guys. Another thing we can do is turn on our train signals. Now this one's going this way because we told it where to go. It's going to go there. Unload. Okay, so that's wrong. This needs to be the load station. We need to load until we're full cargo. Go load, please. All right, a couple little bugs. It's okay. We got coal going. Look at that. We got coal. We got copper. Starting to smelt. It's coming down. Everything's looking great. Let's come over here. We got iron plates being made. It's a slow start, but you got to start someplace. And again, we're not making the stuff that we need just yet. So this is coming down here. It's going to be a minute. That's okay. I'm in no hurry. I am in no hurry. Having fun. So this is our refuel. So I think we have everything we got going. This is going to come in here. It's going to unload. We got 2 iron plates, a copper plate. So we could add another iron plate to the mall. So we got 3 unloads to the iron plates. Well, let's just let things run first. And then this is going to set up. We're going to be making yellow, blue, purple, and red. But I just unlocked green. Okay, we don't have red science unlocked yet. Well, we do. We just haven't gotten it made here on this map. Just got to hover over these for a second for it to be recognized. Okay. Mining productivity. Everything's going good. Okay, so let's let this run for a minute. And everything should be fine. And we've got radars in all the places that we want to see things. Belts are all backed up. I love seeing that. Yep, everything's looking good. Looking real good. So let's hit O to watch our trains. This one is waiting to load plates. Oh, it's unloading its copper and iron copper plates. This one is this right? It is. It's loading. This one is loading plates, copper plates. This one's some coal and coal. A refuel station. Let's take a look at this. Okay. And then this is unloading iron ore for plates. Okay, everything's looking good. We are looking really good. We're looking good in so much as that we have one train doing all the things that we need to do. We have one. This is loading. It's going to take forever. This is loading plates, iron plates. That's going to take forever. And this is simply because we have one train unloading with yellow, with yellow inserters. It's just gonna take a while. One thing I could do, if I look at my inserters, I could just make some myself and then go upgrade these as I need to, which I might think I'm going to end up doing because this is going to take a while. But you don't need to watch all this. I'll go ahead and do that and we will be back. All right. It's been a minute. And we finally have trains coming in. Let's upgrade half of this and at least get it unloading into the boxes a little bit faster here. And we'll do the same with the copper, which I think it's probably going to come into whichever one's, well, there's only one copper. So let's go ahead and upgrade this to unload the train faster. And then I'm just going to let everything run as it is. And what I'm doing in the meantime is I'm adding this stone pickup. Let's go ahead and add thingy while we're here. This is to pick up stone. We're going to need it for brick. We're going to need it for train parts. We're going to need it for a lot of stuff. So what I'm doing is kind of waiting on this copper to load up. Oh, it's almost there. All right, unload. Close enough. Probably could have waited, but who cares? We are good to go. So this one is going to do some wiggle waggles all around. I really don't care. It's fun to just watch them go and do their thing. So that's going to come in. It's going to unload here. We're going to start making green circuits. Pass in. That's only going there. All right, here's what we're going to do there. Because green circuits are needed for some of that. Let's do a priority output on the left. So the left's going to get full before the right side is. Here comes our copper. Getting unloaded lickety split. And it's going to take its time making green circuits. Oh, that's why I had it like that. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work for what we're doing. Let's go pick those up. Let's do this just for now, just until we get more trains going. It's stupid. Just until we get more stuff going. And we'll put the left priority there to keep that full. So yeah, it's not ideal. But that's how we're going to be running it for now. It's a slow buildup because you got to have the resources going fast enough. We should probably, okay, so each one of these on the out, sorry for going crazy. Let's check our outpost. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 ores per smelting, and we have 1. So let's come up here and add 3 more of each. So hopefully we can kind of get that. Oh, I got to be careful because I got these set to unload and then come do stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I'm out. Okay. And that's fine. Let's let them load up with fuel in the meantime. And then we're going to wait until... Yeah, I'll get all these set up. I got to make more. Need copper plate or iron plates. It's always something. Them iron plates. Like I said, this is probably a slower buildup than our normal. That was way too many. This is probably a slower buildup than our normal vanilla because we only have 1 train. This isn't a bus, so we're having to wait on trains. And they're only 1 wagon, so it's going to be a real slow build. Okay. There we go. Give a couple more going, have them ready to go. Okay, where are they? Let's pick this one. Have it go to train refuel. O. It's heading to unload. Let's go to train refuel. Just because I want to copy and paste them. Why would I rebuild them when I already have them? So we'll wait for the the ore trains to come in. I'll copy, paste 3 of each, and that'll give us 4 trains. These really need to be upgraded too, don't they? All right, there he is. Now we're gonna right click, copy, paste, paste, paste. Copy, paste, paste, paste. And then we can just turn them on. And there you go. That fast, we've just added 6 new trains to the system. Just like that. Oh yeah, I need to make some more blue inserters. There we go. Have the parts on me. That was close. I almost got taken out. There we go. Now with the blue inserters, they'll be able to stay there, get more during their 10-second fill up. 10 more. All right, so we got that going. Now let's take a look at O. Here's all of our copper ore now. Everything's getting loaded up. And here's our 4 trains for iron ore. 1's unloading, 3 loading. Cool. I like it. 70 stations. Now this adds up real quick. Adds up real quick when you start doing mass stations like this. So I think that's what I'm going to do over here where I have my inserter station, my belts and inserters. I think I'm going to go ahead and build out train and depot because we're going to be using it a lot. We're going to be using trains and depots. trains, stations, wagons, all the things. So let's just do that. Now, why is this? Oh, because let's go ahead and that. Balance it out on both sides. Be a little better. It's not building out because this gets its iron plates from the left side. So if I come in here and add some, it's gonna go. Now we're making things. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and build out a train. I kind of want to follow this pattern. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.